please go ahead, Trustee Lee, and then you can be followed by, now I see Trustee Wong in the chat as well. So go ahead, Trustee Lee, and then we'll go to Trustee Wong.
Thank you, Madam Chair, and thank you, committee, for indulging myself and Trustee Wong on this. And also thank you, Trustees McLean and Brown, for moving this at the committee. So friends, at the TDSB, we pride ourselves on our unwavering pursuit for equity and inclusivity, and we fight against racism and discrimination wherever and whenever an opportunity presents itself. I believe we have an opportunity here to move our anti-racism education to the next level in putting a more pronounced focus and a more comprehensive plan to address the experiences that our Asian students have had over the past while. And as we have heard from all 5 delegates on this topic today, Asian students of different ethnic backgrounds, both those who have immigrated here or they have born in Canada, and they're experiencing racism on a daily basis, and they're experiencing it in our system. One of our delegates tonight, Wendy, told us a story about a child whose parents had to move him to another school system because they have lost faith in our ability to address racism. Emily highlighted the dramatic differences in inclusion education delivered at the TDSB when compared to Singapore, which is another very diverse country. And Lynn mentioned the traumatic experiences that our Japanese community have been going through in our history, and how our Japanese students are still looking for a sense of belonging in our system and our country. So as I listen to the stories and I think about the studies that have shown that the Asian community is one that is most unlikely to speak up, and that our Asian students in the TDSB have the worst overall emotional well-being when compared to other students, I sort of question how many other examples of these traumatic experiences are happening and have gone unheard. And with that, I just want to share really a personal experience. When I had attended secondary school in the TDSB, we also went through a pandemic. It was called SARS. And like COVID-19, SARS also originated from China. And like COVID-19, it is also a virus attacking our body's respiratory system. So I remember vividly, it was quite terrible actually, but I remember that me and my classmates, we were not scared of SARS. We were quite scared because we looked like someone who could carry SARS. And I remember me trying to hold back a cough because I got a cold during the spring of that year. But I tried to hold back coughing for entire periods at a time, because the second I coughed, someone would always stand up, point at me, and call me SARS. And that was an experience shared by many other students at the time. But friends, it has been 19 years since SARS. And we have been teaching anti-racism for the past 19 years. These incidents should not still be happening in our system today, but they are. So I hope we will take this opportunity and take the resource on anti-Asian racism created very nicely by our staff and the Elementary Teachers Federation and treat this topic seriously by developing practices to include topics on anti-Asian racism into our everyday teachings. And I hope we will also take this opportunity and use the amazing research horsepower that we have to develop additional resources and addendums to this resource and make it reflect a wider spectrum of all Asian cultures. And there are many. Friends, the TDSB has taken leadership in many great things, and I believe we will be a leader in protecting our Asian students from racist attacks in our society as well. So I thank you for your consideration. And thank you, Chair Lazal.